Alrighty, hey Chuddies, we're back for another exciting episode of the second worst podcast of all time, or on YouTube, I guess. Today we have a very special guest. We have Trash Pandalorian. From the looks of it, I'm going to say he's probably a Halo YouTuber, based off of all the Halo content.
Yeah,
um,
yeah, it was kind of an accident, but I love my Halo.
he really does love his Halo. His videos are pretty kino as well. All right, so let me ask you, how would you describe your channel, man?
Um, to be honest with you, it's kind of whatever I'm feeling that week. Like I get the inspiration or the thought to do something. Usually, a meme will kind of be the catalyst for an entire video. I'll just be like, oh, that sounds like something really funny to make, and then or I'll get an idea. Or somebody will write something that pisses me off in the comment section, and I'm like, all right, let's see if they're right or if I'm right, and then I'll make a video on it if it's worth it. But I like writing parody songs too. I was a big fan of Weird Al Yankovic growing up, so I have kind of a big backlog of those I'm trying to work on. Um, but yeah, just kind of going with the flow on the channel.
Yes, I see that. I see you're talking about the really important shit with Halo. They took away the ass cheeks on the female Spartans. That's
Dude, it's fucked up, man. My
it's
wife is not
yeah.
represented in this game anymore, and I'm like, this is really bad.
Well, it's like, dude, they took all the Spartans and made them like super like androgynous now, where like there's no telling the difference between the two. I don't have the video, but I think Master Cheeks actually kind of showed it, where it was like the male versus. I don't even think they call it male female anymore. I think it's like body one,
It's
body
type
two.
one, two. Yeah, yeah. One, two, and three. And
Yeah,
it's like,
that.
what the fuck is three? Or I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, like what is three? Is three? Are you like a John Carpenter's The Thing type creature or some shit and like power armor? Like what is it? Like I remember playing Halo Reach for the first time and I saw the female Spartan model and I was like, damn, like they got some freaking cheeks on them.
Yeah, they do, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah. Well,
and
yeah, because you see Kat. It's like the first time in the campaign. Like Kat's like, she's bent over like doing something with the communications array, and you're just like, damn, she's like double cheeked up over there.
oh
What
no,
the
yeah, yeah,
fuck?
yeah. Yeah, she's super caked up. Like
Yeah,
Bungie knew what the male gazers what they wanted. They're
yeah.
male gaze. Oh, and it's like that's the thing that kills me about like modern games now is that like everybody is basically like super ugly and gay now. Like in video games, it's like how much of my political ideology can I shove into like this medium or whatever. Like at this point, it's just oh.
Well, they don't care about making money anymore. They just care about the message that they're trying to send.
All right,
It's literally the Joker meme from Batman: The Dark Knight.
now
It's
you'll
not about the
see.
money. It's about sending a message.
We dwell in a village. Lower inscription. Um,
Yeah. If
I
we
actually.
own the chuds, but nobody buys our game, then we won.
Yeah, yeah,
Like,
yeah, yeah,
okay,
yeah.
it's a good business model, guys.
Well, you see, it's a BlackRock tax write-off, so I mean, in the end, they win, right? Because they just make money up. They literally just like print
I know
money.
they have too much money to make it fail, so it sucks.
Too
It's
big
yeah,
to rig.
yeah.
I liked your Mimplants video because I don't think I've seen anyone else kind of call this guy out, as far as like his like shameless kind of fucking like shilling or whatever. Like there's so many different Halo content creators that are just like the bigger channels that like they refuse to have like any kind of negative like actual negativity towards like the franchise or whatever. Like
Yeah,
who's that guy, Uber Nick, who was like on the
I keep
secret
hearing
council.
about him. Yeah, I don't really know anything about him, but I hear he's one I need to look up.
Okay, yeah. So basically, Uber Nick is this. Hang on, I'll look him up right now. Actually,
I know he's a ginger, and I'm a half ginger, so he's like
cursed.
giving my kind a bad name.
Yeah. So, anyways, he like kind of came out and he like admitted to being on like 343's like secret council of like Halo YouTubers they go to for suggestions and whatnot, right?
Oh,
Um,
dude.
yeah. He comes out and he just like kind of casually drops this on everyone, and it's like, so wait a second, you're telling me part of the reason this franchise is like so like completely messed up is because of like shit suggestions that you've been like throwing out there? Like, like
Yeah.
you're part of the issue here. To which, like, I don't know how much of it is actually him or whatever. Not to be too harsh on the guy or whatnot. I get it. The guy's got to like make money off of YouTube and whatever else. But at the same time, though, it's kind of insane that like they, instead of just listening to the fans, they only have like a select council of like a few people they actually really want to take feedback from. At least that's kind of the vibe or like the impression I'm getting from what this guy said or whatever, right? And
Yeah.
yeah, it's like it would be so easy. It would be so easy to fix Halo if you literally if you just took out the corporate bullshit and you fired everyone at 343. Like the modders of like, have you played like any of the mods on like MCC on PC?
I've watched them on YouTube because I don't really play on PC, but I do appreciate like a shit ton of them. I haven't got a chance to play any of them really, but I've
Yeah.
watched a lot of them.
Shout out to Ruby's Rebalance. Shout out to that guy.
Yeah.
I played his Halo campaign of his Halo campaign. Fuck, I keep saying now I'm dude. Now I'm getting gaslit, dude. I'm saying combat evolved. I'm saying campaign evolved, dude. I getting fucking
Yeah.
brainwashed, dude.
That's their plan, man. They're replacing it.
They already
They're gonna
replaced
try.
it, dude. They already replaced
Yeah.
the game. Anyways, I played his. Yeah, if you get a chance on PC, to which like you can run Combat Evolved on a potato or whatever, dude. Yeah, when you get a chance, play Ruby's Rebalance.
I know this one. Yeah, I've seen this. Oh look, Mint Blitz top suggestion as the Ruby's rebalance.
You can't see me soy jack, but I'm soy jacking. Oh! Yeah.
Our Lord and Savior, Mint Blitz.
Yeah. No, but like unironically though, dude, this mod is honestly, I think this mod is everything Campaign Evolved really should be. Ignoring, disregarding that, right? Still great creator.
Hey,
Great.
he's got great locks, man. The dude definitely has some good flow in the hair.
Yeah, you're right. He does.
Pretty
I'm sorry. I'm being mean or whatever. I don't mean to be mean. I'm sorry, Ruby. But dude, your mod. If you ever end up watching this, Ruby, I love your mod. Because he really, him and whoever else worked on it, they did a really good job on it. Honestly, the one thing I remember in particular about the mod that was really cool was in the assault on the control room mission. They added in ODSTs and they add in a bunch of like ODSTs and stuff that get dropped for you to go assault the control room with, and actually like
That's badass.
make it have like a really good like grand kind of like scale.
I like it.
Because you were in the military, you already know like if this is like the most important objective of the war or whatever right here, we're probably going to throw some bodies. Yeah, we're going to throw some bodies at it, right? Instead of just one man cyborg assault or whatever, So like he added that. There's like a bunch of vehicles. I think he added some vehicles in there too. Overall, like it doesn't add anything that really takes away from it or the lore or anything. It just kind of adds to it, which is really nice, and it's still in the original like combat evolved style and whatnot. Like everything in it looks like it should be there, right? Like I'm gonna go on a whim here. I'm gonna say this is honestly what combat evolved realistically probably should have been at launch, but I guess they just didn't have the timing or the limitations or whatever of the foresight. But also too, obviously, along with like the idea of like a rebalance in general, the weapons also got like a huge kind of rework. It's like a part of what he did was the combat shotgun or the shotgun in general or whatever. I don't remember the exact designation for it. Do you remember the exact designation for the shotgun? Was it like the M8 or something?
No, I don't.
We're not real Halo fans, by the way. We're just tourists.
No, yeah, we're fucking tourists, bro.
Yeah, we're just tourists. We don't know anything about Halo.
Yeah.
So anyway, they made like the shotgun. They made it a lot more effective towards like flesh and like biological creatures. Like it's not as good against shields, right? Whereas like in the original Combat Evolved, you got the shotgun, and it like literally it's like the end all be all weapon in the game. It's like the best gun in the whole game. They kind of modified that. I think they gave it less ammo too, which I'm not really a huge fan of that. But at the same time, I understand they're trying to balance it so that way they're going to make you rely on other weapons as well and not just one.
Gotcha.
And they also like tightened up the spread. They also tightened up the spread a whole bunch on the assault rifle too, which actually makes it a viable option.
Oh,
On
that's
like,
kind of nice. Yeah.
yeah, because like, pretty much like you know as well as I do, the like in Combat Evolved, pretty much once you get above normal difficulty, the assault rifle is completely useless.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, I still try just because I'm stubborn, but
You
I'm
want to
pretty
LARP?
sure my first playthrough on Legendary on all of these games, I basically ran. I did not noob combo my way through that shit. I yeah, I grinded through it. It was awful.
Yeah, like you can see here, like you have to do like actual like control bursts with it and whatnot. Um,
Oh, that's cool.
yeah, so it's actually useful now. It's
Oh,
actually
look at that shit. Yeah, I like that.
yeah. You just have to do like short control bursts, which you already know. Like in like the military, you should be doing that anyway. With your weapon,
Right.
right? I mean, well, they'll be having you firing like semi or whatever for the most
Unless you're
part.
shooting a 50 cal, but you know,
Yeah, yeah,
that's a
yeah.
different story.
Exactly. But like overall, though, he like what the work they did with this. Like when I first saw the ODSTs they added in, I soy jacked so hard. Unironically, I soy jacked so fucking hard, dude.
I know, man. That would be sick. You
Yeah.
know what they should have done like ages ago? They should have made like not either ODST or Marine, but it should have been like a Marine focused horror game, like Fighting the Flood.
Oh
It would
yeah.
have been that should have been probably 343's first game because that's something everybody wants. I
Yeah.
don't know why they just decided to continue Master Chief's story when he already did everything. So it was
Uh,
just kind of
I'm gonna have a hot take here, man. I'm gonna say that Master Chief like isn't really that interesting like of a character because realistically, Bungie originally intended for him to literally just kind of be like a blank slate for the player to kind of assume or whatever, you know. Um,
yeah.
yeah, like they don't show his face for a reason, and that's because the player, are supposed to project yourself onto him.
Well,
You know.
I thought it was Pablo Schreiber. Isn't that his face?
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, you're right. You're right. Yeah, hey, you're hey, we. I'm sorry, we're a bunch of chuds. You know,
Yeah,
obviously
yeah.
we would think
Fucking
such a
fake
horror.
fan caught it.
Yeah,
No?
fake tourist, tour
Yeah,
spotted.
Torres, babe. Torres spotted.
You should have known it was Pablo Schreiber, who is like
Yeah,
the
obviously that's been
the
Chief the
John
whole
the John
time.
Chief, the Master John or whatever.
The actual Master Cheeks right there, as we
The
saw his
actual
butt
Master
cheeks in the
Cheeks.
first season. Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's quite ridiculous to be frank with you. I forget who I watched. Somebody did a breakdown. Was it Master Cheeks that used the? Did he do a breakdown of like the Halo show?
That's the first thing I saw of his, yeah, was
Okay.
it was Master Chief sitting on a couch and he was talking about like how terrible the show was and he was like, I didn't do any of that shit. Like it was like from his perspective, it was pretty
Oh,
funny.
okay. Yeah, I remember I watched a breakdown. Someone did a breakdown of the show, and I thought it looked horrendous. I mean, not that I really need to say that. And it's just like I don't know. I feel like the Halo, when you get to any kind of like like for example like the Fallout TV show or the Halo TV show, like it's like kind of like a litmus test almost. Like when you talk to someone, and it's like they bring it up, and when they bring it, like, if they bring it up on their own, you're about to hear one of the worst takes, like, ever of all time.
Dude,
Yeah, like, you're about to
I
hear some
can't.
shit.
I can basically handle almost anything, but if somebody starts trying to talk to me about how the Halo TV show wasn't that bad, or how the sequel trilogy in Star Wars wasn't that bad, I'm like, dude, I'm about to fucking hurt you right now. Like, this isn't good.
Yeah.
Dude.
Yeah, no, legit. That's like, I was at work a few days ago, and one of the guys there, he like, so I'm kind of socially like super autistic, dude. Like I don't know what the hell to talk to people about in public. Or like coworkers or whatever, right? So he like my coworker brings up Fallout New Vegas, right? And I'm like, oh shit, Fallout New Vegas, I love that game. It's one of my favorite RPGs or whatever, right?
Right,
And
yeah.
he brings it up, and then he's like, oh dude, I love season 2 of the Fallout TV show, and
Oh shit.
I'm just like, brother, why would you do this to me?
Didn't they like get rid of I didn't watch the show. Didn't they get rid of the New Vegas like main city or anything like that? Like
I
didn't
I
I don't
I
I,
I think I watched I think I recall watching the Synthetic Man review of the Fallout season 2 or whatever. I think I watched that, and I think they got rid of. I think they killed off the NCR completely. I want to say they completely wiped out New Vegas. Like the city's completely gone.
Yeah, that's what I heard, and I'm like, that's so fucked, dude. You can't do anything with it now.
And then like the
just got rid of it before the show even started.
Yeah, and then the Brotherhood of Steel is also apparently they don't preserve technology. They just blow up random old world shit, which completely goes against their whole kind of like doctrine or whatever. Like
that's
the people,
stupid.
like okay, so call me a conspiracy theorist here. I don't think that was incompetence of this scale is by accident, right? Like they do this shit as like a pure humiliation ritual. They do it as a pure humiliation ritual for like the fans, like people who actually like enjoy the franchise and not like.
Oh, absolutely, bro. The Halo show. I've been saying that you can't be that stupid and brain dead on accident. Like that takes a special kind of stupid. It has to be on purpose, making a show that terrible. It like spits in the face of everything it was. I 1000% believe it was on purpose, man.
Oh, 100%. Shit. And also too, I noticed too with like the Halo TV show, they did like very deliberate kind of like they well, for one they blackwashed Captain Keyes. You know, they literally they made him a black.
And he
dude.
wasn't even a good actor, man. Like
yeah,
I always say like because like I use Nick Fury as a good example. I'm like if you get like Samuel L. Jackson, who's like a fucking stellar actor, and you're like we really want this person to be this guy, I'm gonna be like okay, let's see why, and then. If they're a good enough actor, that's cool. But if you're just race swapping for the fucking sake of it, that just pisses me off. Yeah. Like, what are you doing, man?
Well, you see, even then, like the race swap in itself is like it's a political kind of like agenda sort of deal when they do it, right? It's to erase any like any kind of like representation like you know the white man might have in media. You know, like it's literally like there's no alternate universe. You know, like I'll throw out Spider-Man for example, right? Like there's the ultimate universe where like Nick Fury's like black, right? And in which like you know it's an alternate universe for a writing standpoint or whatever. It makes sense. You know, he's black, whatever, cool, right? But when it comes to like the Halo TV show, there's no other pre-established kind of anything as to where like why you know like why Captain Keyes would be black. And, dude, I was gonna ask you.
He's a shit actor, and his daughter was a shit actor too. I was like, "What is this?"
So is the daughter for is like his daughter like in the show actually like the same? Is that actually his daughter too in real life?
Oh, I have no idea. I meant like Miranda Keyes.
Like,
the
okay,
actor
gotcha.
She was the. I don't know if they're related in real life, but she was pretty shit too. I found a lot of the actors kind of shit, to be honest with you. What sucks.
And the show isn't Captain Keyes also like an absent father too?
I think so. I know him and his daughter have like a bad relationship, but it's better. Well, actually, you'll like this. So they actually make her relationship with her mom worse than him, but because her mom is Dr. Halsey in the show, and so I'm like, oh, you guys didn't do the normal trope of the dad's absent and stupid. It was the mom was absent and stupid. Gotcha.
Wow, they really defeated the stereotype, guys. Fucking, I'm clapping for them. Good job. And then like the rest of the show, the rest of the show is like about like isn't that like a large portion of the show isn't even about the Master Chief. It's about that like rebel girl or whatever.
Fuck, dude. Dude, I can't do this. I'm getting fucking aggro right now. No, I'm playing. We'll stay on it. Yeah, that Maki. The fucking retarded bitch that they decided to make our Covenant POV character because we can't empathize with an alien. It has to be a human just thrown in there.
Just literally a random like mystery meat girl or whatever. Like, oh yeah, she's like important for the plot or something. You know, we kind of like we blew the budget on like getting like Pablo Schreiber and like making sure we got his ass like in frame or whatever. We blew it all on that. So yeah, don't worry about the rest.
He lifted weights for it. We want to make sure he gets a shirtless scene. It is.
Oh yeah. Dude, you're bringing back like ancestral fucking memories here. I just remembered that he has sex in the show. He literally lays pipe, bro.
while Cortana watches, bro. Like she's literally there watching it happen.
In the cuck chair.
Fuck. Yeah, bro, and I think Dr. Halsey's even like kind of watching through Cortana. It's so fucked, dude. Oh my god.
And,
I hate that show so much, man.
isn't there like the one chick, the girl that like Master Cheeks pipes or whatever? Isn't that like? Isn't she like the? Isn't she like the what's the word for it? It's like the girl who can do anything. The Mary Sue. She's like the Mary Sue of the human race or something.
Yeah,
Because the Covenant
they're both
choose to
like
spare
chosen
her.
ones. Yeah,
Yeah.
her and Master Chief are both like a dyad in the Force or whatever the fuck they call it in the show.
I don't even know what
And
the fuck that is, but it sounds
that
retarded.
that was a sequel trilogy joke, but I don't know what they're actually called.
Uh,
But yeah, they're both like chosen ones, and it's really really stupid.
Because you know, like the whole point of like the Covenant wiping out humanity is because the prophets discovered that like they're like, oh shit, the Forerunners are actually like they're like the humans are actually like the inheritors of all this shit. Like they're actually the
Yeah.
Forerunners. So we can't let this shit get out, or else our whole Ponzi scheme here is like over. So we gotta like
Yeah.
drive this shit into the ground, dude. And so that's why they start the war with the humans to like wipe them all out. Unless I'm like, am I wrong about that? I don't know if I'm remembering it correctly.
Well, while we're on the topic of it, yeah, no, you're 100% right. That was the idea. Like they wanted to hide the fact that the Forerunners, the humans, were the same. So like basically they're like we have to wipe them out. But on that topic though, I don't know how recently you've played the original trilogy, but you remember Mercy, the Prophet of Mercy, the oldest one?
Yeah, the guy that
you
you punch out or whatever.
Yeah, yeah. Well, no, you
Yeah.
take the flood form off.
Oh, that
and then-
guy. Okay, yeah.
Yeah. So, do you think that he has gotten like so old and senile that he actually started believing the lie just because he was like the one with the most energy about that shit? Because you could tell always that Truth was like up to shit, you know?
Yeah. He was
But I
like
feel
the sneaky one. Yeah, he's like the make it all
Yeah.
up
But
one.
Mercy was like, it seemed like he believed it. He was like, nah, this is some real shit. I don't know if he was like starting to lose his mind and he actually like had been peddling this lie for so long he believed it. I always kind of got that vibe watching him talk about it.
Honestly, I think you might actually be onto it because I mean, eventually, if you tell a lie enough times, like people like even
Yeah,
like
you start believing it.
they start
Yeah.
believing it. You know, you say that shit to yourself enough, you affirm it or whatever. You start to believe it in like some degree or whatever. But yeah, no, like I could totally see that actually being like a legit reason. I don't even remember who the other prophet was. There's like regret, mercy, and truth.
Yeah, those are the three. Yeah.
Yeah, and
I am well versed in this because I regularly go through the campaign with my kids because they're obsessed with it like I used to be. So
That's
it's
very
all fresh in
based.
the memory.
that,
Yeah,
that is very based.
yeah. They love that shit. I'm like hell yeah. I got him into Lord of the Rings, Star Wars, Halo, and we just started Marvel recently. So I'm getting him on all the good. But I'm gonna stop after Endgame. We're done. We're not going into Phase 4.
Oh, there's no reason to. Yeah.
It doesn't exist.
So I was going to ask you, what exactly is your history kind of like with Halo?
So my first mission was assault on the control room, and
Classic.
I was a Nintendo 64 player at the time. That's all I really knew was Mario Kart and Super Mario 64 and Star Fox and all that shit. But I went to vacation with at my cousin's house, and I walked in on his huge. They were kind of a wealthy couple, my aunt and uncle, and my cousin had like this huge, like 60-inch plasma screen TV, and he was just shooting the shit out of aliens. And I was like, "What are you playing?" And he's like, "Oh, here, let me quit the mission, and I'll give you a controller." So he hands me the big blocky original Xbox
The Duke.
controller.
Yeah, it's called the Duke.
Yeah, the Duke, yeah. And you know, that was all she wrote. I fell in love with it. We stayed up like all night playing through the campaign together. And then I got back, and I think that next Christmas was when my parents got me an Xbox and Halo as well. And I just got the one game, like I wasn't going crazy like in gamer mode where I had to try a whole bunch of shit. Like they got me Halo, and I just played it over and over again and played multiplayer with my friends and stuff like that. Then I did get Halo 2 on launch, and I remember going to GameStop, getting it, and having the little strategy guide sitting in the back seat.
It was like the Prima. I think it was like Prima.
Bro,
right?
yeah. I missed that shit so much when they would like give you a whole ass book with the game. It was so cool.
I think I had one of those for Ratchet and Clank back in the day.
I would still have it. My house burned down when I was in high school, so I lost
Oof.
everything. But
Oof.
yeah, or else I'd still have some pretty cool shit. But
They took this from you.
yeah, fucking fire took it from me, man.
Hey, you remember Game Informer?
Oh yeah.
I remember going to GameStop. I went there to like go pre-order a copy of Portal 2, and because I'd had the orange box for like the 360 or whatever, and I had no idea like what Steam was or anything, because my first exposure to any Valve games was literally on the Xbox. Excuse me. Yeah, it was literally on the Xbox. I played the orange box, and that's all I knew about Valve was from like that. I had no idea if there was like Steam or like any of this other stuff or whatever. I remember getting it. I remember I picked it up from GameStop, and I opened it up, and it's like I think it had a disc in there, and basically all the disc did was just like install Steam for you, and it's like, all right, now you gotta download the game online or whatever, and I'm like, huh? Like what? I gotta like download this shit? But anyways.
Yeah.
I remember I got a copy of Game Informer while I was there. When I was pre-ordering the game, they asked me if I wanted to sign up for Game Informer. I was like, oh yeah, sure, whatever, and I signed up for it. I started getting this shit in the mail, and my parents were like my dad and my stepmom were like super against video games. And well, look what happened to me now. I guess they had their good reasons, right? They're super against video games, and like
it ruined me. I didn't know it was gonna start sucking when I was an adult. Okay, I'm sorry.
You should have never let me get into it. Like, period. You should have never let me like make this a hobby, like whatsoever. Yeah, I remember I would get those magazines, dude, and they wouldn't let me like really play much of like any games. They were like super strict about all that. I would like have to like go to friends' houses and like play it over there. I was like a drug addict, dude. I'd like have to like go sneak it in, You're like, oh, bro, hey, Modern Warfare 2 just dropped. Oh, bro, can we go over your house, go play, bro? Like, oh, come on, bro, like.
I did get my fair share of that with like I wasn't allowed to play Grand Theft Auto at my age, obviously at the time, but my friends had it, so
yeah,
Vice City, baby. Yeah.
Dude, I remember I went to Toys R Us with my grandma, and it was right when like the Xbox 360 had launched, and that game Crackdown was out.
Oh, I remember that.
I wanted to play it, bro. And I'm like telling my grandma, like, oh yeah, this game right here. Ignore the M rating. And she gets up to the counter. She's about to buy it, and the guy's like, yeah, this is like a really violent game. You don't want to let him play this.
Oh, then, dude, it's so cartoonish though. It's not bad. Why did he have to?
Literally
cuck you, man.
Literally cucked.
Yeah. That's fucked up.
Yeah, no, he really screwed me over there. But I mean, I played it later on, like when I was like much older. I thankfully like when I got out of the house and I like went into like the military and shit, I was able to like actually kind of go back and like replay a lot of the games, or not replay, but like actually get to experience a lot of the games I never got to like play, because I was like, oh hey, I get paid twice a month. The military gives me money to like do stuff with, besides like buy like the most retarded fucking vehicle imaginable. Buy a 2017 Dodge Challenger for 30% interest rate or something.
Yeah. You didn't do that, did you?
Oh no. No.
Oh, thank God. I thought you were confessing that to me. I was like, oh God.
Oh hell no, dude. My first line would have killed me. My first line literally would have like drugged my ass through like the freaking like all across all across base, dude. There's no way they would. Because what they said was, if you're going out to go get any type of vehicle, you need to bring your first line with you. They need to look at the vehicle with you. They need to sit down and be with you for the entire process, and they need to give you like an actual counseling. I don't know in the Marine Corps if you guys did like kind of like counselings or whatever. I don't know if that was just
I had to counsel this one really, really, really stupid guy in my platoon a lot.
Many such cases.
But, yeah, I don't know how he passed the ASVAB.
What'd you have to counsel him on?
Mostly was lying. He was a really bad liar. I don't know why he kept trying, but yeah. He did a lot of really dumb shit. I'll just give you one example. So like, he goes out and buys a motorcycle without telling anybody. And we're like, well, you need the motorcycle endorsement through the military, but like, you don't even have your endorsement through the BMV. Like you don't have it through the military. So why the fuck are you buying this? And he was terrible with money. So we tell him he needs to go get all this shit taken care of. He's not allowed to ride the bike until then, because it's illegal. We were cops, and it was illegal on and off base. And this dude just decides he's gonna take off like right after. He's like, okay, yeah, of course. Takes off right when we leave. Goes right out of base. Goes the wrong way down a road. Goes over one of those spike strips, the retractable kind that go up, and he went the wrong way up the road.
Nice.
Pops both of his tires, and then pushes his bike back on fucking base. One of the corporals was there. He's like, what are you doing there, buddy? And of course, so we all go to his room, and they're like, where's your motorcycle endorsement? And he's like, I have it. So we fucking haze this dude. We're like, find it. You know, he's tearing his room apart, making him tear his whole room apart. And of course, it wasn't there. We knew he was fucking lying, but we made him destroy his whole room to get it. Then he finally admitted, it was, this dude was an idiot. Yeah, fun times. That's just one. My wife knows him well only because I had a lot of late nights where I was like, I'm not going to make it home on time. I am having Joshua problems.
I'm not. Hey, honey, I'm not going to be home tonight. I gotta wrangle some tards.
I gotta wrangle this fucking same tard as always.
Yeah, many such cases, right?
Yes, many such cases.
Yeah. No, honestly, like it's kind of crazy the people you run into in like the military. Like you run into some of the very best of the best, and you run into some of the most like blatantly retarded people you'll ever meet in your entire life. Which it's like, how did you end up here?
Some of the smartest people I've ever met, and also some of the dumbest. And I'm like, we were doing the same fucking job. Like, how is this even possible? Like, this is.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
So okay. So you were an MP in the Marine Corps, right? I'm sure you got some stories about you having to like go hands on and like do some like cool cop shit, right?
I mean, I have like one or two. They're not really that good. The best one that happened, I was the desk sergeant at the time, and I was not physically a part of it. I had to record the whole fucking thing.
Yeah.
But I was about to leave to go help him because the dude was like on PCP or something. And
Nice.
I was like, and I really wanted to get in on it, right? But the only other person there was a Lance Corporal that was like first day on the job, and I was like, fuck, I can't leave you up here. So that was one of those hard decisions where I was like, I have to stay here and be responsible. But he was like no shit on PCP. The taser, he got tased twice. It did nothing. It was pretty crazy.
Yeah, the tasers are not very effective, especially if they're wearing baggy clothing or they're really fat.
Yeah, he was he wasn't like fat. He was just like a thick, like just a thick person, like muscular and fat, just a big power lifter kind of looking guy.
Damn. Yeah, that's one of those like freaking your like buttholes the size of like a freaking kind of like dime sort of thing where it's like, damn, I gotta fight this guy. Like, oh shit.
Yeah. Dude.
I imagine
you were an MP, right?
No. I was.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I didn't mention what my OMO was. I'll tell you off off recording and whatnot. We'll talk about that.
Okay,
later.
Okay, yeah.
But
That's
yeah. Cool. Yeah, no, I mean, I don't know. I ran into some like real, like honestly, dude. Yeah, I legit. I remember this one dude. He was like going. He was going to like he was like going to selection, right, for like special forces and whatnot, dude. This guy, he was like a fucking Giga Chad, dude. He was literally a Giga Chad, but like he's legit. He had like fitness endorsement deals and like a whole bunch of other crazy shit, right? He dude like slayed like got like freaking like mad woman and whatnot, right? But this dude sounded like Sylvester Stallone. Nobody ever knew what the fuck this guy was saying. I don't remember his name, but he'd just be like he like I was like a brand new private at the unit, right? So obviously they're gonna like they're gonna smoke the dog shit out of me just for even looking the wrong way or whatever, right? That's how it was when I got in. And he'd like come up to me and my buddy and he'd be like, "Hey, you're reading your training manual." And it's like, what? He's like, "Oh, why are you fucking right now, you fucking weirdo?" And it's like, what did you say? And he just like makes the motion with his hands to like start pushing, and I'm like, oh.
What the fuck, dude?
Yeah, no, legit.
Oh shit.
I don't know what the fuck this guy ever said. I don't know whatever happened to him. I hope he's doing well. It's kind of weird, man, because like you meet all these different people like in the military, and then you just never end up like speaking to them like ever again. You know, they kind of just they're in and out of your life or whatever. You know.
Oh yeah, it's kind of yeah, it sucks. There's a few. Every Marine Corps birthday, I'll call up the same few guys, catch up and stuff. That's kind of like our annual check-in, see how things are going. So, but that's a very small number compared to the people I knew. So
Yeah, I think out of everyone I knew in the military, I think maybe I kept in contact with like all of like two or three of them, and that's it, dude. Like I kind of like dropped off. I kind of like dropped off the face of the earth. I like I don't have like Facebook or anything else. So like there's really like no way for any of these people to like get a hold of me to begin with. Not that really any of them probably would want to get a hold of me to begin with because they got their own shit going on. But yeah, I hope all the guys I was in service with, I hope they're all doing well or whatever. I had like a few I had like a few like shithead soldiers. One of them got like this chick. He like flew this chick down or whatever, from like Ohio or some shit, and he got her knocked up, and she's working, dude. She's working at a fucking bar, dude. She's working at a bar, like off base. This dude's on extra duty. This guy's on extra duty. I have to supervise him. They had to like go clean the motor pool and shit. And he's getting a call from his wife saying, "This guy's hitting on me. I guess I'm gonna go home with him." And it legit, dude. Yeah, no, it legit. It was like a fuck. It's literally like watching like a car crash, dude. It is like the worst shit imaginable. And the whole time he's like talking to some other private. He's like talking to some other private, and he's like, "Oh, dude, we're gonna go beat this guy up or something, you know. We're as soon as we get off extra duty, bro. Extra, you guys have like extra duty in the Marine Corps, right?
yeah,
Yeah. Anyways, they were like, "Oh, once we get off extra duty, we're gonna go fight this guy or something," you know. They're like talking about that, and like these kids are only like, I think they're maybe like 18 or 19 or whatever, dude. And it's like, man, you're already like. You like speed ran, like ruining your life. And this kid, both these kids were getting kicked out. They were both getting kicked out for popping hot on like the UA for like weed or whatever. It's like you're just dumb, dude. Like why would you do weed? Why would you do weed? One of the drugs that stays in your system like the longest. You know?
yeah. It's like, dude, just if you're gonna sign up, you gotta understand you can't touch that shit till you get out. Like it's just the way it is, man.
Yeah. Like we would have dudes who would go off post, and they'd do a little of that, because it's like in and out of the system and whatnot. I never participated in any of that, but yeah, we'd like have dudes who go do that, and then they'd have like a random UA on Monday, and then those guys get caught, and they're like, "Oh, all right, well, we had this one sergeant. He was a buck sergeant. He got like literally like demoted all the way down to like private, dude." And they kicked his ass out for doing that, for doing the nose candy and whatnot. But he was a solid dude. But it's just like there's
they
a time
usually
and a place.
Yeah, a lot of DUI people too, which sucks.
Yeah, no. One of my first lines. He got busted for a Dewey. Surprisingly, they actually kept him, which I was really surprised at. I thought for sure that they were going to kick his ass out, but yeah, they actually kept him. I missed the guy. He was like a stoner. He was kind of like the stoner type. He talked like really slow. Yeah, he talked like super slow. He's a real fun guy, but I hope he's well wherever he is. God only knows where he is. But yeah, fun times in the military, right?
Oh, absolutely, man. Yeah. I'd miss it a lot more, but being a dad, I'm like, no, I'm kind of glad I'm out because it's just a little too crazy. I wouldn't want to try to have a family in the military. That would be nuts. Definitely not like the movies, bro.
That's how you speed run. That's legit how you speed run divorce. Is like you get married, be in the military. It's like, my wife is doinking some other guy. How did it come to this?
Oh, this sucks. Fucking Jody, man, ruining lives all over the world.
Yeah, I remember I had this one guy. There's this one guy in my unit. Literally his first day at the unit, dude. He shows up. He shows up, and he shows up with a mustache, and he's like a brand new private, which like you could probably tell that's probably a no go, like right off
Yeah,
the
you
rip.
want to at least get known first before you try doing that.
Yeah, like at least get some time in before you start the shitbag a little bit, right?
Yeah,
So, anyways, this
exactly.
dude, we're having like a safety brief, right? We're having a safety brief, and he comes up and interrupts the fucking platoon sergeant, platoon daddy, while
Oh
he's in
shit.
the middle of giving the safety brief. Yeah, he interrupts him.
Oh, dude,
He,
that's
he, he walks
no,
up, he walks up, and he's
no,
like,
no, no, no.
he walks up and he's like, "What's up, Sergeant?" And he says it like that, and everyone just like kind of like stopped and turns and looks at the guy like they're looking at a ghost or some shit.
Holy fuck,
And
dude.
the platoon sergeant, he's this big Mexican guy. This dude is built like a brick shit house, dude. He's a massive guy. He looks at him and he's like, "You hold what you got, man. I'll get to you afterwards." It gets worse. It gets even worse, dude. Later that night,
Oh yeah.
later
Hit
that
me.
night, he ends up yeah, like literally first day at the unit, he does that shit.
No shit.
No shit, literally no shit. Like literally first day, because I remember on Monday, that Monday or
What the
whatever,
fuck,
or the
dude?
following Monday, I came in. And my first line comes up to me. He's like, "Hey, did you hang out with shitbag McGee?" And I'm like, "No, why? What happened?" And he just kind of gets quiet. And he's like, "Oh, don't worry about it." And then come to find out later on, the guy, went,
Yeah. No shit.
yeah, no shit, like.
What
Damn,
the
like
fuck?
this guy had like a hell of an introduction. This dude had like a Borderlands tier, like
He's-
freaking
Fuck.
yeah, like literally. It's
That's
like
some big dick energy right there. I kind of respect it. That's
no,
some
no,
stupid shit.
it gets worse too. It gets worse too, man.
Oh no.
So
Yeah.
we go on a rotation, right? And he comes out as trans. He tells his team leader. He tries telling his team leader he's like trans or whatever. And his team leader is this big fucking corn-fed Georgia boy, and he's like, "Hey, I'm trans now," and he just looks at him. He just fucking laughs. He just fucking laughs at him, and yeah,
Oh,
and yeah, no,
shit,
no.
dude.
Everybody thought he was just pulling that card as a way of like trying to get out of like the
Oh,
news.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
if that came up after all the other shit, he's just trying to get out of trouble.
yeah,
That's 100% what he was doing.
yeah.
He's
So
like, I need to be untouchable.
yeah, he needed every advantage he could get, right? And
Yeah.
yeah, the whole time I knew this guy, the whole time I knew this guy or whatever, he always talked about, he was like on some weird like LARP, like Metal Gear Solid 5 type LARP or some shit, where he's like, "Bro, I'm gonna establish a PMC, bro. I'm gonna make a PMC or something, and I'm like, brother, they're sending your ass to prison. You realize that, right? Like, you never went to combat. You don't really have any real kind of experience. A majority of your military time will be spent in prison. You fucking
The
idiot."
best thing you did in the military was grow a mustache, so shut the fuck up.
And
Jesus
even
Christ.
then, it was like some like really shitty, like yeah, like
Oh,
that's,
it wasn't even a good mustache?
it wasn't even a good
Come
mustache.
on.
Yeah, he was like this dude was like super short. He was like super short and twinky.
With
I
a shitty
remember-
mustache.
I remember
That's disgraceful.
yeah, like, whenever when we came back from rotation and shit, dude, he would have like a different like a different girl from Backpage, back pages or whatever, like over like every single night or whatnot. He'd drink like a 12 pack a night too. He'd do shit like that. And then I remember I walked into his room once, and I saw two dudes on top of each other on the couch. And like in Dark Souls, you ever play Dark Souls?
Not enough to be. I don't know much about it. I just
All
played
right.
it at a friend's house.
So there's like a gif of like there's like a gif in the game Dark Souls, or from the game Dark Souls, where it's like it's like really darkly kind of lit like cave or whatever, and you're like running down, and there's some giant ass freaking monster who's literally about to push your shit in, and you just see the guy immediately do your turn and like a U-turn and just like runs off, like goes the other way. I walked into this guy's room and I saw that, and I was like, "Oh yeah, no," and I just immediately turned the fuck around. I was like, yeah, I don't want any of that. Yeah, I'm just gonna pretend I didn't see anything there, and move the fuck on. So yeah, I guess he was into both or whatever. Good for him. I guess. I hope he had a very good time in prison or something.
I guess it's just more people, more people he can hook up with.
I guess so. I guess
he has more choices than I do.
Yeah. Anyways, I hope the guy's out of prison by now and he's doing something with himself. I hope he's the real big boss. I hope
well,
he's the
maybe he likes prison if he's a little swings both ways. So
you know what, you're right. He might actually be. He might actually be, dude. Yeah, no, I hope he's I hope he's like actually he went and got the cosmetic surgeries to turn himself into big boss. And he has his own PMC. He's probably laughing at me right now. He's like, look at this fucking loser recording his little podcast. I'm out here. I'm actually big boss now. Or something. You
didn't dox yourself. He's not going to find you, man. Unless you doxed yourself.
No. But yeah, no, it's... you do run into some of the... some real characters in service. But...
Oh, fuck yeah, dude.
The
best and the worst.
The very best and the worst.
Yeah.
And sometimes they're definitely not sending their best. That's for fucking sure, dude. Jeez.
Nah, they're filling a spot, They're doing what they're supposed to, I guess.
The military is gonna. I remember one of my leadership. They're like, hey, just so you know, regardless of whatever you do, the military is going to go along with or without you. So you gotta actually like take care of yourself. Like I like when I was getting out, I made sure to go to like every medical appointment and get like everything documented, man. I did not let anything go undocumented.
Hold on, what the fuck is going on screen right now? What's up with that red elite with the shield on his arm?
Oh, so this is this right here is footage from like the old E3 trailer that they showed at like the game tech
look
world.
At that fucker. He stabbed him in the back and then he just tanking shots. What a fucking Chad, bro.
Yeah. It's honestly it's very cool to see all the stuff that the dig site team kind of like unearthed from like all like the tech or whatever they like all the data or whatever they had. Do you know about the dig site team drama stuff?
No.
Okay, so basically, Microsoft kind of like gave this like mod team called dig site. They gave them like full access to like all the like original like kind of like Halo files and like basically everything, right? So they're able to like get like the old the Halo 2 demo that they had from E3, the Earth City mission or whatever, where you have the battle rifle with like no ammo counter and it's like a single fire or whatnot.
Yeah, I remember that. That was cool.
So they're able.
Dude, that's like a childhood memory of mine.
Oh yeah, I remember seeing that because like I remember the old Xbox. I remember the old Xbox disc. They had they had like the extras feature or whatever, especially if it was like one of their main IPs or whatever. They had like the extras feature where you could like play demos for like other games or like watch trailers and stuff on them. They had that if you remember that.
Yeah. It was
Yeah. They had that, which was really cool. It's like the fact that we've lost almost all physical media. It's honestly very sad, but it's just like it's small stuff like that kind of sticks with you. In regards,
they're gonna win too, which sucks.
Yeah. I don't know if you saw the whole Sony like, hey, we're abandoning all physical media kind of deal.
And a bunch of people lost movies that they paid for, and it's like you never owned it. That's why I try not to, buy digital as much as I can, get away with. But they're gonna win though, which really sucks.
And it's like even it's like I understand people are like mad with it, and they have every right to be, right? But the other issue is, dude, I don't know if you saw that, but they actually have infected ODST models in here too in the
rebalance. Yeah. I thought he looked a little weird.
It's pretty cool,
That's
huh?
Sick. Yeah,
and they like when you kill them too, they like drop ammo and stuff.
That's cool.
Yeah. Anyways,
yeah, they got all those pouches on their armor, so
it makes sense.
Got some goodies in there.
Yeah. So anyway, yeah, people are upset about it, but at the same time though, like people aren't upset about the fact that like if you look at any of these like actual like discs or whatever, the containers for this, so the actual like package, it usually says on there requires online content download to like play or whatever. To which it's like you're not even actually getting the whole game anymore. You literally need to download stuff like right off the rip to like be able to like have it even like remotely playable. So it's like nobody had outrage over that. Nobody had outrage over games becoming like, on day one they have a 40, 50 gigabyte patch that you need to download, like nobody gave a
Yeah,
shit about that. But
it's too far gone now. Like it's over. Like
exactly.
they already won. Yeah.
Yeah, they already won. And
Yeah.
it's like all the guys at Sony, all the execs at Sony, they're like selling off a bunch of their stocks and whatnot. And like they don't care. They're pretty much just gonna ride this shit out, dude. Like they're gonna like eventually the masses are gonna forget about this and they're just gonna kind of move on. I don't know if you noticed, but the attention span of the average person is not very good. They
Well,
will,
TikTok, made it a lot worse.
bro, bro. I
They're the TikTok brain people are the bane of my existence.
Dude, it's like I go in public and I see people like scrolling on TikTok, and it's like YouTube Shorts are already like kind of like bad enough as it is, dude. I can't even imagine imagine you spend your whole day looking at freaking TikTok Shorts. Imagine how retarded you must be.
Ooh.
Like unironically, your brain is
Oh yeah.
completely fried. And the shitty part about that too is I'm sure you're familiar with this, especially being a creator on YouTube. Is like when you look at the analytics on your videos, dude, you probably like, for example, what's like usually like the watch time you usually get on like one of your kind of like uploads or whatever.
Uh, I actually don't check it. I'll go look right now. Give me
Okay.
1 second.
Oh, you're good, man.
I don't fuck with. I basically use the what's this called Studio just to keep up with comments because I'm a horrible texter. So I'm like, oh, if I'm gonna be active on here, I should probably at least do the comment section.
Yeah.
All right, so you're looking at watch time hours, or are you looking at which one do
Like
you want me to look
just
at?
like kind of grab like a recent video and see like what like the average watch time is.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, let's see.
What is it like 4, 5, 6 minutes?
Four. Oh, this one's pretty long. 4:59, almost 5 minutes. That's okay. Let's go do a different one. Let's look at this guy. 2:53. 2 minutes and 53 seconds.
Which
And then
one is
it's
that?
um addressing the consumer slugs.
Dude, that's fucking brutal, man.
It
The
says. It says. Dude, that's sad. 2 minutes. That's all I got.
the newest video I put out was the Turbo Spurg Societal Oppression Vangelion You Cannot Socialize. That had an average watch view duration of about 5 minutes and 39 seconds, and it's about a 26-minute video. So you
Oh,
can.
I should look at one of my longer ones and see how bad. I hope that my Halo 4, which is my longest one, has a longer one than 2 minutes.
It probably does.
Really
Usually,
looks.
the longer videos have like longer-ish wait, like actual like view durations. But as you
Okay.
can tell, dude, just solely based off those like metrics there, like the attention span has like completely like fucking vanished, dude. Like if you don't, like I've had like dudes like dudes in the comment section on like when I'm doing a live stream, they're like, hey, you should put up Subway surfers in the top right or some shit, you know?
Oh,
Like they
dude,
say it as a
no.
joke. They say it as a joke, but it's like you actually look at some of these videos that come out where it's like those almost like Reddit kind of like format videos where it's like the video, it's like either Fall Guys or it's like the Minecraft where they're like hopping from platform to platform and it's like showing the text on screen while they're doing hopping. There's like a bunch of other shit kind of going on. There's like two or like three other things kind of going on screen at once, and it's like that is the minimal amount of shit you need going on screen to like try to like even have like a chance of keeping someone's attention because like it's so bad now.
Yeah, I am almost like spiteful against it to the point where it's like I will never indulge in in the low attention span people's minds. It's like no. I do like to make my memes though, which
Totally reasonable.
can be helpful. Oh, so my how long is this actual video? I just looked at my Halo 4 video, which is this one has a pretty long. So it's an hour 43-minute video, and its audience retention is 2245. I'm like, that's pretty good. I'm pretty happy with
I
that.
say it's pretty good. Yeah.
Because I'd imagine that you'd probably break that one up if I was going to watch anything more than 20 minutes. Or no, not 20 minutes. If I was going to watch anything more than 40 minutes, I'd probably have to split it depending on what I'm doing that day. So
Yeah.
that's pretty sweet.
Yeah. No, that's I'd say it's pretty good, man.
You opened my eyes to a new thing, so I had to go look at it. I never really look at my analytics.
See, nothing's a waste of
like,
time so long as you get something out of it. So long as it's not an STD, you know.
Exactly.
Yeah, big brain stuff, you know.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, no, my view durations of my videos are pretty short, mainly because I do like a lot of like kind of spur kind of rants or whatever, and I don't really do any kind of flashy editing or anything, and it's like honestly like if you can't even like hold your attention span for like more than a few minutes without like me having to like put like I don't know, a bunch of like flashy shit on screen. It's like, do I really want you? Like, do I really need you? Because it's like I'm much more of like a quality over quantity sort of guy when it comes to like a viewer base, right? Like I really couldn't give a shit if like I have like 10,000 subscribers. If you have like a loyal fan base of like 1,000 people who are gonna like support you and like turn out for your stuff, that's like better than having like 20-30,000 subscribers, honestly.
Yeah, I kind of like having like what I got going right, like because I see people pop up in the comment section that I recognize their names, and they'll be like regularly, like Shrek Snow is probably
Dude, he's on my channel too.
Oh, you know him?
I know him
Yeah.
too. Yeah. It's a very small, small chud world.
Yeah. I always love when Shrek Snow shows up. I'm like, it's Shrek. Shrek is love.
Literally. Well, dude, also I follow him on Twitter. Yeah, he was actually one of the first people to like. I remember commenting on my videos actually, and his profile picture is literally it's just it's like the shade turret from Halo with like a white background.
Yeah. Which is
like,
badass, dude. I'm like, that is so cool.
For one, it's badass, and two, it's like so distinct that it's like there's only one. I've only ever seen one guy with this profile picture, so you immediately recognize him.
Yeah.
Does ODST animates? Does he watch your stuff? Have you ever seen him comment on your stuff?
I want to say yes. Wait, when you tagged him in one of my videos.
Yeah, I did.
yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
Yeah, and
I just followed Shrek Snow on Twitter because I didn't even know he had one.
He's got one. I'll occasionally like his tweets and stuff. But that's what I like. I like having familiar kind of faces who like come back to the channel. You know, you kind of get to know them a little bit based off the stuff they say. Obviously, it's a lot more of like a one-sided kind of relationship or whatnot. As far as like they'll probably know more about you than you will about them. But that's just kind of the nature of the beast with making stuff. But it really is nice to see the same familiar faces coming back to like watch shit, especially too when like people are coming in and kind of giving you like words of like encouragement and whatnot too. Like I do a lot of kind of like black pill, sort of like the West is kind of like fucked sort of content with like rants and stuff, right?
Yeah.
And I'll have dudes in there who like genuinely like tell me like, yeah, hey, I suffer exact same kind of issues or whatnot, and actually like relate to what I'm saying in the video, which it's nice for one because like it helps me kind of get my voice out there because I don't really have a lot of friends IRL. I know that's shocking, right? Most people probably don't have like a ton of IRL friends anymore because everything's online. But it actually like
small circles better. That's the way I see it.
Very very
less
true.
likely to be. Yeah. I don't know if that's really true. I just feel like big circles, you have a lot more potential to be with a lot of fake people.
Oh yeah, for sure. It's better. I mean, there's that old saying. It's a military saying. It's like it's better to go downstream with 20 studs than 100 shitheads.
Yeah,
which
like
that definitely rings true. I'd much rather have a much smaller, tight knit circle who I can like people I can reliably like kind of like depend on and whatnot. But the same goes to like the viewer base too, man. And just having the same people because like whenever I stream, it's always the same. It's always the same people usually showing up for the stream. I'll usually at the very least have at least like 25 to like maybe like 30 people showing up consistently for most streams. And it's always nice too because you get to talk and interact with them and just kind of have like a gay old time, you know.
Oh yeah, yeah. I love having a gay old time, driving my Subaru around.
Yeah, I mean, hey, I mean, it's a Subaru. I mean, hey, it's better than driving like a Nissan Altima, right?
That is 100% true. I don't know if you drive that, but I'm not a fan.
Oh
The
no,
CVTs, man. I don't like CVTs at all.
Oh no, I would never get caught driving a Nissan Altima, dude.
Yeah, dude, it's just if I'm gonna have an automatic, I want it to have a real transmission. I can't stand CVTs. Have you ever driven one? They feel like shit.
I think I had a Corolla that was like a hybrid at one point, and I'm pretty sure that had a CVT in it.
That probably did have one in it. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm much more of like a Toyota. I'm like much more of like a Toyota kind of guy.
Supra. I like it. No, I'm just playing.
I don't have a Supra, unfortunately.
No.
I'm kind of lacking in the cars department right now. I mean, I have one, but I'm not gonna say what it is on video and whatnot. I'll tell you off the recording and whatnot. But yeah, dude. Shit, what were we even talking about? We got sidetracked with cars.
Well, we were talking about tight communities.
Oh yeah, tight communities, yeah. And no, it's really nice to see the same people coming back to kind of watch your stuff, and are just kind of happy to be there, to which like for me at least, it's like I kind of hope the channel never actually really blows up that big, mainly because like. Have you ever seen Synthetic Man and his streams and like how many people are like in his chat? Dude, it's like he's got like he'll do like a stream, dude, and he'll have like 2,000-3,000 people watching at once, dude, and his chat literally moves like a tidal wave or something, right? It's like
that's kind of overwhelming. Like, how the hell do you keep up with that?
Like you literally don't. And to which at that point it's like what really even is your audience? You don't even really get to kind of like know them. Which like the part I like the most is kind of getting to know the guys who do watch my video, right? Like I have a Discord channel for people who pay for the channel membership and whatnot. I got to gatekeep a little bit, keep the riffraff out and whatnot. But it's nice to be able to hop in there and kind of talk to the guys. And kind of just see how they're doing with life and whatnot. Because I don't really get a chance to talk to people all too often, and it's nice when you do get that chance.
Yeah. No, yeah, it's cool. I don't know. I kind of keeping it in the comment section for right now because I don't know. I'm really busy. Like I work a lot, and then I'm obviously on husband and father duties and shit whenever I'm on. Then my kids go to bed and I have 30 minutes to an hour to work on a video if I'm in the mood for it, or hang out with the wife are kind of like my two options right now. So I'll be like, oh, I'm going to make a video tonight. She'll go do something else, or I'll be like, hey, you want to watch a movie or whatever. That's kind of my life right now on repeat.
Gotcha. And I was being asked you, what kind of comments do you usually like? What kind of negative comments have you gotten like on your channel? Because I'm sure the 343 shills have come to come out. They come out of the woodworks. They come at you.
Oh, you just your generic like kind of slop insults or whatever. I don't really entertain anybody who's just throwing like nothing of value. Like they'll say something that's kind of shitty, but it doesn't do anything. I'm like, whatever. But if somebody says something that's like, you're wrong about this for this reason, like if it's not a book, I'll engage with it because I'm like, oh, let's see if we can talk about this. So,
yeah. Like honestly, there's just some people that like they'll just come in there just super inflammatory, and they're just they like there's no reconciling anything with them. They're there to call you a chud. And like that's pretty.
Oh,
much
I mean,
like,
I'm here for it. To be honest, like I'm an asshole. Like I call my friends worse than they call me. So like if somebody wants to call me a, yeah, I'll play ball. Like I don't. It doesn't get to be like on a personal level. I'll throw it right back at you, Ed.
Yes. And the worst part about YouTube is that like unfortunately, if someone does like kind of clap at you, you can't really say too much because it's like
yeah, you have to water your shit down, which 10 years ago, me wouldn't have been able to, but I can do it now. I'm like, okay, yeah, I can water this down. But for whatever reason, the word retard doesn't get blacklisted, so I can say that whenever I feel like it.
Yeah, I remember
sometimes.
Oh, go on. Sorry.
Oh no, you go ahead. I was done.
I was gonna say, because I remember there was a certain point in YouTube where like even saying retard was like enough to like get a video demonetized. Like there are people who are genuinely upset over like, you know, people saying like retard or whatever in a video, and it's like one of the funniest comments was like they said the hard R, and I'm like, what? Like,
yeah,
did they?
Like,
and they're like, yeah, dude, they said retard, and I'm like, brother.
That's not the hard R I was thinking, bro.
That's not the one I was thinking of. So,
yeah.
Go on.
I was thinking Modern Warfare 2 lobby kind of hard R, you know, like.
Oh yeah, the classic.
Yeah.
Old reliable.
Speaking of that, the guy I'm next to at work, he jumped in the, I think it was World at War maybe, but one of the old Call of Duty servers for the Xbox went on line over the weekend, so he was playing the shit out of that. He said he was in there for no less than 10 seconds, and somebody already called him a gay hard R.
Nature is healing.
But he just said he smiled, and he's like, I'm home. Like, I'm back where I belong. It was so funny, man. I'm like, God, I need to jump in there just to hear that again. I'll tell somebody thank you.
Nature is healing.
Nature is healing.
Nature is healing. We're finally getting back. We're finally getting back to where we need to be.
Yeah, and people not giving a shit. Like, yeah. Oh. Just yeah.
If anything, let's wrap it up right here, and then we could probably talk for a few minutes off video and whatnot. But you know, then again, I'd like to thank you for coming on the video and you know, having a gay old time and just being willing to talk. When the video's over and whatnot, when I'm done editing and everything, I'll send you an invite collaboration. All you have to do is just accept it, and then it'll show up on your channel that you're like a part of like a collaboration and whatnot. Then when I put up the video, I'll, you know, give you like a shout out and everything in the comments, and people will see your stuff, and we'll be able to do a little interchange here. You know, like you'll see, oh, it's collaboration between these two chuds.
Okay, cool, man. Yeah, no, thanks for having me on. It was cool getting invited to come do something a little out of my norm, so it's kind of fun.
Course.
You know.
No. You're fun to talk to. You should definitely come on live stream sometime. If you wait, do you have like a decent gaming computer, or do you have like a potato?
I'm gonna say it gets the job done. It's it could. I don't know how well it would handle streaming gaming. I tried streaming Doom when it came out. I have no idea how good the quality was. So it's kind of a potato.
You had to like run it like 640 by 480.
I just let OBS. I was like, just do whatever the fuck you need to do. I just hit you figure it out. I wasn't gonna try.
Oof. Fucking big oof there, dude. All right.
It helps me make my memes, you know, and that's my main thing. If I can make my memes, I'm good.
That is true.
Nature is healing.
Nature is healing. Nature is healing. The chuds are in control.
The cows have begun returning to the ocean.
Yeah. Anyways, thanks again for coming on. We're gonna end the recording right here, though.
Hell yeah! Thanks for having me, man.
Likewise.